Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We're back with the Celtic football manager self-isolation save, and today we're in our first cup final of the series. Of course, in the last season, in the first season of the save, we never got to a cup final. We didn't even make a semi-final. We never made Hampden at all, but we're actually in the Betfred Cup final today in this episode. Our chance to win our first domestic trophy in the entire save. I mean, it's surprising to me that I've not managed to be in a cup final yet. It's unlike me in Football Manager. I think the team got a wee bit of nerves knowing they were on YouTube. But today, we're in the Old Firm final. We are taking on Rangers in the final of the Betfred Cup. It is massive. It's a huge game. If you look at the team news, Ayers suspended, Scott Brown is doubtful. For Rangers, Ross McCrory, Ryan Kent and Jermaine Defoe are all doubtful for the game as well. So it's going to be a very tight game. Rangers have not had a good season. I'll show you the form going up to this in a moment as we check in of how we've been doing since we left off in the last episode. So in the last episode, of course, we took on Victoria Pletzen and we took on Ross County in a game which guaranteed us European football after Christmas. We'll come on to that in a moment. Since then, we've played a couple of league games. We managed to take on Hibs and beat Hibs 4-0 at Celtic Park with a tremendous performance. Abiri Eze, Donny van de Beek getting 2 and Frimpong with the other. We then lost to Liverpool at Celtic Park in a much closer game than the tie at Anfield. We were a lot better, and really, we should have won. We were the better team. We just didn't take our chances towards the end of the game to do it. They went up 2-0 quite early on, but Edouard got us back into it, and from that point, we were the far better team. And I wish that we did take our chances, because we could have walked away with a win easily. It was a lot like the Real Madrid game. We then dropped points for the first time in the league. A 0-0 draw, European hangover you could say, at Rugby Park. A very strong side went through 0-0. Really we were very poor. Kilmarnock should have won the game. They actually scored an offside goal in the 89th minute. I was nearly crying thinking of the fact that the invincible season chance was gone. But we recovered quite well with a 3-0 home win at Celtic Park against Dunfermline, where we rotated big time. Very different team went out in the field to play. Johnny Hayes sadly got an injury in that. And that was because I wanted to have our best players fit for this Rangers game in the Betfred Cup final. Lamela, Griffiths and Frimpong. Lamela is just getting better. Look at that. 18 goals, 15 assists in 22 starts. That is absolute madness. I think he's the best player in Scottish football history at this point. Move over, Henrik Larsson. We've got Eric Lamela over here. So, it has been a very eventful time since we've been away. Of course, that means in the Champions League group, we have now guaranteed ourselves a position. We're going to finish third, probably on 6 points. We have one more game against Real Madrid, which we will also play in today's episode. But Victoria Pletzen will be finishing on no points, as expected, after we beat them twice. So, pretty resemblant from last season, if you remember. That's what happened. The team who was the 4th seed finished with no points, and it's just about happened again. So yeah, things are going pretty well. I can't complain. We did drop points and such, but I mean, how good is our season? Look at the league table: 14 wins, 1 draw, 43 points, 13 clear of second place Livingston are second, Rangers sitting in third, and their form heading into this cup final, well, let's have a look. In the last 2 league games, not been great. A 1-0 draw with Livingston at Ibrox with a last minute almost goal for them, and a 2-0 loss at Aberdeen. Aberdeen are sitting 7th right now, not having a good season, so Rangers are expected to be pumped in this. In Europe, they've not been doing too bad, I don't think. I think they're actually about to qualify. They just need a good result against Frankfurt in the last game to get through to the last 32 along with me. So we'll see how that goes, but today we want that cup. Right, match preview. We are the favourites. Our recent form has been inconsistent, apparently, in comparison with their strong, when the results have been the exact same. Both of us have had 3 wins, a draw and a loss, just in a different order. And if anything, you know, they've lost and drawn the last 2. So, doesn't make a lot of sense. Willie Collum's the referee, so that says a lot. But it's time to go into this cup final. Time to select a team. Now that hopefully everybody should be fit enough to start. I hope. We've got a bit of a problem. We've not really got a fit right back. Frimpong is very tired, and Abdelhamed is very tired. Oh dear, dear, dear. I don't know what I'm going to do in this situation now. Who do I play at right back? Nayer's obviously suspended. Oh dear. Right, this is the team then, and as you can see, a big call has been made. I could have tried to just fart stuff up out and put Cooper in at right back, but Stephen Welsh is going to get his first ever appearance of the entire series in this cup final. with Frimpong on the bench. I'm going to give him the first half and see how it goes. He's more a natural centre-back, but he can play the right-back position. His crossing's the thing that's going to let him down the most, I would say. This is a big risk, but it has to be done. Stephen Welsh, if there's a time to step up and be a hero, wee man, and prove your future at this club, it's now. Because, I mean, you've not really got a future at the club in this save. You're very, very bad in FM. No offence, Stephen. Really don't have anything against you. But this is a team that's going to go out to play Rangers. Apart from that, we should be battering them. The other big change is the fact that we've had to leave out Ayer and bring in Julian. But Julian's been good of recent. So, do you know what? I'm confident. Stephen Welsh, don't let us down, son. This is a big moment for you. This is the big moment to define it. Look at the pitch. It's white. They'd actually go ahead with this at Hampden with a white pitch. I know it's December, but come on. Let's be realistic here. Right. This is the two teams. I've already showed you mine. Rangers are going with Robbie McCrory. They're going with James Taverner, Eli Goldson, Rico, Jack, Kamara, Balogun, Dowell, Arfield and Morelos. Of course, the only time we met this season was at Ibrox and we won 6-2. So I'm feeling kind of confident, but this is the first cup final of the save. I want to try and win the treble because this might be the last season of the save on YouTube. So I would like to go and win the treble if possible. So here we go. Let's just say, look, fans have been fantastic all season. Let's go out and give them a show. They pay your wages, boys. Let's do this. Hampden Park, the pitch is white, the snow is on, but who cares? We're going to do it. We're going to bring home the League Cup. We're going to win the treble this year. Welsh has got a yellow card. Like, he's got to get sent off today. I just thought this is difficult to watch with a white park, but we'll try our best anyway, won't we, boys? Rangers have got the first possession of the game, or the first highlighted possession of the game. Will they go forward and put the fear of godness? I hope no. Kamara sends it through. Morelos is on a yellow, but Holden's going to get on the end of that. I was hoping Morelos was going to trip him up there and get sent off, but I mean, the game's not that realistic, let's be honest. Forster has the ball though, as we now play it out from the back. This is where we score the most of our goals, playing it out from the back, going forward. Eric Lamela on the right hand side, plays forward, Edouard's through and goal! It's in, he's offside, and there goes the phone as if the episode it has to. An offside goal to kick us off and a phone call, eh? You couldn't write it. What a way to have a cup final. Imagine that, you're sitting enjoying the game as a manager on the phone, go, oh, here we go, Lamela sends one in, come on. It's so hard to see the ball. They could at least make the ball fucking orange. For me, it is orange. Maybe I'm just colourblind. I mean, why orange? Of every colour. Morelos is a shot. Forster forced to make a big save. Is this going to be resemblant to the real life League Cup final of this season where Forster had to make save after save after save? I hope not. I really do hope not. I think we should be dominating this mob, to be quite honest. Edouard, he's running down the right, but he's ran right into Rico, and Rangers will take possession of the ball again. It's been a very bland final for opening 26 minutes. We've not done much. I would like to do a lot more. I'd like to actually get a shot. So, let's hope for the best. Balogun has got the ball on the left-hand side. Gives it to Glenn Kamara. It's over to Rico. Rangers are going forward. They're posing a bit of a threat here. Balogun has it again. Curls it and it hits the bar. Oh my goodness, God almighty. It bounced off the line. Rangers have been the far better team to start off this game. And I think, to be honest, they're exploiting that side that we have Stephen Welsh on. He's obviously not been prepared to be called into this game. It wasn't under my impression that Frimpong and Abdelhamid would be unfit, but Frimpong's coming on in the second half, there's no doubt about it. We need this League Cup, we really do. It would be an embarrassment to lose it. Rangers won this cup last season, we're not letting them win it again. Last season we couldn't stop them because we were knocked out in the quarterfinals. We're going to play the ball forward. Edouard can't get onto it. The Rangers defence instead get it and start to move it up the park. They have a lot of the possession in this first half, a lot of comfortable possession at that. But I would like a wee sneaky goal for us. Lamela, on you go, play it through, or just go yourself. Go Lamela, Edouard, come on! Inside Edouard has put in Lamela after winning the ball and moving forward with it. Fantastic. That's why Eric Lamela is the best player in Scottish football history. Look at this, he just goes into Kamara, doesn't care, scants that cunt. He looked as though he was going to shoot, but he slips it off to Edouard in the opening goal. And maybe an undeserving opening goal in the League Cup final goes to Odsonne Edouard. As we head at one, it can't be two, can it? Holden, oh, he's just put it over the bar. Oh, my knickers were about to fly off there, I'm not going to lie to you. Celtic 1, Rangers 0 at half time. Granted, Rangers, I would say, have been the better side. We've struggled for possession, as it says in the things there, the criticisms. I'm just going to say I'm happy with the performance. I'm not, but it's worked in the team, because why would I tell them I'm not happy when we're winning at half time? Frimpong's going to come on for the second half. It could be a big turning point, as Frimpong does offer a lot going forward, as we all know, as we've seen in this save many a time. So Frimpong's coming on. Well done, Stephen Welsh. An applause for you, because you weren't expecting that today, wee man. Frimpong sends it in. Lamela Heads it over the bar. I think it was Lamela anyway. Over the bar. A good start to the second half. A positive start to the second half here at Hampden. Oh, they've made a big mistake. It was Fruits of Hearts. It's like, oh, hits it right off Robbie McCrory. Is it Robbie McCrory? Or, that is Robbie McCrory. It's in goals. Aye, Ross McCrory's the outfield one. Lamela, free kick, swings it in. That one's collected by Robbie McCrory quite easily. No one getting up and close to it. Rob Holden is liking the pressure on McCrory here. He's sticking right to his man. And it's sent up the park. Can we please win it back? That's McGregor. You've let him... oh jeez, oh God, McGregor. Christ. Opened your legs for him there. Wee bit more urgency in the defending. Please just press. Get right into him. Michael Ishak is coming on for Rangers. Morelos heading off the park, which is a surprise. Frimpong takes the throw in. He's got the ball on the right hand side. He's brought down. It's a red card. Red card for Rangers. They're down to 10 men, boys. It couldn't get much better. And it's the guy, Diego Rico, that's been sent off here in the cup final of the League Cup. And now the advantage is all ours. Frimpong, he sends one in. Abiriezi can't get up to it. Bolingoli tries to send it in. Edouard's there. Oh, he's put over the bar. He was offside anyway, but can he miss for that range, Edouard? It's not been the most exciting of games, but both teams still in it, in with a chance. I'm going to bring on Ryan Christie for McGregor because he's on a yellow, and that gives me the fear a wee bit. I'm going to have Van de Beek McGinn run the middle of the park. Scott Brown will come on with like a minute. Oh no, Lamela. No, Scott Brown won't come on. I was talking like my arse. Lamela, no. They're dirty bastards, Rangers. I bet you've broke his ankle. I bet you. Karamoko Dembele coming on for the remainder of the game. I thought I made all my subs. I thought, have I still got... Oh no, yeah, Christie's to come on. That's right. Oh, okay. Lamela is off with an injury. The man who got the assist, the man who created our goal, is off the park. Let's just see... tighten up for the last couple of minutes, boys. Let's not risk anything here in stoppage time. Is the League Cup about to return to Celtic Park after going to Ibrox last season? Are we about to win our first cup of the series? This is massive. We finally make a cup final, and we have a chance to actually win one here. If we just don't give away a 90th minute goal to Rangers, come on, 2-0, just go up the park, secure the win. It's squeaky bum time. Sends it through to nobody. Eduard's going to have to run way out of position to get to it. He does, to be fair. He's done really well. Van de Beek, he's up! Yes! We'll win the League Cup, boys. Donny van der... What a cross by Eduard. What a bit of football from Eduard. Look at this. He chases it down when it looks as though it's probably going to go out. Holds it up, somehow gets it back off a lander, swings it in, and Van de Beek is up there to stick the napper on it with no defender on him, and the League Cup is coming to paradise. We've won our first domestic trophy of the season, of the whole thing, and there we go. Post-match, boys. Celtic 2, Rangers 0. We have won the League Cup after last year's misery in the cup competitions. We have added to our already league title that we won last year with a League Cup. And it's the first one of the save. It's beautiful. It's sweet. It's against Rangers. And maybe it would have been a different story if they didn't go down to 10 men. But they did. I need a cup. I need a cup or something. Diet Coke will do. Come on. Yay. There's no Diet Coke. I'm not a paedophile. A few emails after that then. Celtic win Betfred Cup. Celtic lift Betfred Cup. That's two brilliantly different articles from Georgia here. Could have changed the headline on one of them. If you look at it, we were the much better team in the second half. It changed big time. We received 250 grand, medals for everybody here that was involved in the run of games. Did Johnny Hayes get one? He did. Good. Just wanted to make sure of that. Lamela broke his toe. Rangers broke his toe. He's out for 7 weeks. 7 fucking weeks. What a season he's had, and that 7 weeks got to be started. I guess the good thing is we'll be going into the winter break after this one, so it's not too bad. It could have been worse. To end off the episode, we've got a kind of meaningless game against Real Madrid, but it's a bit of fun. We're going to go over there and play the exact way we did at Celtic Park, in the game that was, as I said, one of the most entertaining of the whole save. And hopefully we can challenge them as much as we did at Celtic Park, and we should have won that night. And I feel like if we just perform the same, we could do it again. We could play that well. Stephen Welsh's time in the first team is indeed over. He gave us a good 45 minutes. Got a yellow card in that time, which was nice. But his time is going to be sadly up. I am going to start Greg Taylor in this game because Bolingoli he has a nightmare in Europe trying to defend. So I'm going to give Taylor the shout. Frimpong, despite being a little bit tired, will come in and we'll use Abdelhamid when we need to. The big difference is obviously there's no Lamela on the right-hand side, who was vital that night against Real Madrid. He was on fire. So he's going to come off there, and El Yunusi is going to be on the bench as Karamoko Dembele actually starts the game. And apart from that, not too many other changes I want to make. That's probably the best. Oh, wait. Nearly forgot about the big man. Christopher Ayer, getting back in the team. That team, playing the football we did that night at Celtic Park. Now, I know it's a completely different story at the Bernabeu, but I just want to, you know, try and replicate it. It's a meaningless game. We know we're going to Europa League. Real know we're going to Champions League. There's nothing we can do to change that. So this game, purely a laugh. It's not in the snow though. We're in the sunny streets of Madrid. As Real field this team: Courtois, Odriozola, Militao, Varane, Mendy, Valverde, Beza, Vasquez, Isco, Hazard and Rodrigo. Not going to say it's not a good team, but not as good a team as I thought they would field. They really took the foot off the gas here, and probably rightly so. Once again, they're going to finish second. Nothing can change that. Even if we were to beat them 10-0 somehow here. I mean, if we beat them 10-0, I'd expect to be Claudio Ranieri looking motherfucker from UEFA to change things and give us their spot, but not going to happen. I'm just going to say get revenge. Let's hype the team up. Let's play some attacking football. Let's go to the Bernabeu and create a night that Celtic fans travelling will never, ever forget. Probably going to get absolutely shafted here, but here we go. We'll give it a bash, and do you know what? If we lose, we lose. Who cares? First highlight of the game, go to Real Madrid on the corner. Lucas Vasquez sends it in. Varane's up there. Militao, he's there right on the line to send it in. I mean, the defence is just, yeah, that's not acceptable. You know, you've let 2 headers be won from the one corner there, boys. Now, I'll let you watch your mistakes. Look at this. Varane gets up. What's Taylor doing? I was mocking Bolingoli's defending Europe. Taylor is just watching as Eder Militao jumps right above him. I mean, granted, no very hard to jump over Greg Taylor, is it? Maybe I'm being a bit harsh. Especially for a centre-half like Eder Militao, who's probably at over 6 foot anyway. Militao sends it out to Eden Hazard on the left-hand side. He gives it to Mendy, who's going to cut in. Ayer's just been scanted. Jesus, he scanted both Frimpong and Ayer there with what looked like ease. So that is slightly worrying. But, do you know what? Who cares? We're still in the game. It's only 1-0. My tactic isn't going as badly as what I thought it would away from home to Real Madrid. So I'm not fussed. I'm not picky. I'm going to just accept everything the way it currently is. Real Madrid looking as though they'll go into the break only the 1-0 up. And they've only had about 2 chances altogether in highlights. So not too bad. McGinn's going to come off because he'll definitely get red carded. I know he will. I'm going to say passionate, say, look, I'm going to keep using the revenge tactic. You know, that always riles up the team. Scott Brown's going to come on for John McGinn. I don't believe he's ever played at the Bernabeu, Scott Brown. I can't think off the top of my head, but doesn't ring a bell us ever playing Real Madrid in Scott Brown's time at Celtic. Maybe I forgot about a very key game, but I just don't remember it. Iberieze has the ball anyway as we move forward, trying to create the first highlight of the second half. Is Scott Brown going to be the catalyst for change in this Celtic side? Dembele, what's that, man? What is that? Dembele single-handedly hasn't cost us a goal. I thought he did there. That was a terrible touch from Karamoko Dembele. I've seen better touches. I'll leave your mind to wonder what the rest of that sentence was going to be. Mendy has the ball on a throw in. Karamoko Dembele does really well to win it back off of Real Madrid there. He gets stuck right in, but our clearance has gone as far as the Madrid... Oh, we've won it. Van de Beek got it in the middle of the park. Come on, let's move forward. Edouard, Rob Holding, someone make a move. Dembele, you've got a big chance here. He's played it backwards. It doesn't matter, we've still got the ball. Do you know what? Just take our time. Frimpong has the ball on the right. Come on, do something. Shoot! Not enough welly behind it, son. You've got to get some elbow grease into it, Frimpong, and try and fucking kill the bastard between the sticks. Isco, he's going to swing one in. He scored from a header before and then nearly did again. They're over the bar. I think it was Valverde that time who tried to get up to it. We have about half an hour left in the clock. I'm going to bring on El Yunusi. I don't think Dembele has been that great over on the right hand side, so we're going to bring on Mohamed El Yunusi to see if he can bring a little bit of flair into the game for some reason. Doubt it. But it's only 1-0 with 15 minutes to go. We genuinely have a chat. I'm going to try and encourage the bastards. Come on. Come on. Christ. I'm just embarrassing myself every time I do an episode of this. Right, come on. If we can get a goal here, I'll fucking... Oh, helicopter stuff. Valverde clears it up the park. Look at Jovic tackled by Ayer, but Eden Hazard gets the broke away ball. His shot goes... Fuck me. End up back in Parkhead with that shot, Eden. 1-0 still here. Come on. I mean, we have not been bad here at all. We've not been good, but to keep it 1-0 85 minutes into the game away at the Bernabeu is a pretty decent result if you ask me. Odriozola has the ball over on that left. His arm hits the post. Odriozola's back on it. Leroy Sané. What a save from Fraser Forster, as they call him in Spain. The Gran Maria. I think it's Marala. Big save though at the Bernabeu as we keep ourselves in the game. Varane into Forster's hands, and the big man once again keeping it out. I mean, there's not much else I can change to really... Oh, Brown's getting a yellow card, I believe. God's sake, Brown. Free kick. Isco's going to take it. Probably end up the back of the net. Forster with another big save. My goodness. He loves a game against a Spanish team. We're going to make one last change, and we're going to bring on Amingiri to play up front with Edouard. Go a bit attacking. What is there to lose? If we can get a point here at the Bernabeu, I mean, this a result I'll happily take anyway. A 1-0 loss away from home at the Bernabeu, I'll take it. But a goal in stoppage time, that would be madness. Abiriezi, he has the ball on the left. He's lost out on it, but we look to recover it. Abiriezi has it again. Come on, Celtic. Come on. Abiriezi, go on me, man. Oh, he's put it over the bar. He's looked for a pass rather than shoot there. But it's not done. There's still highlights flying in this game. The 91st minute of the match. I mean, that's got to come to us, surely. Go on, Brown. Get stuck in. I mean, you're better than Hazard, Scott. Jovic hits the post. Oh, my goodness. He was offside. Oh, I want to just get a draw so fucking badly. It looks as though it's going to finish. It is finished. Dior, I applaud the team. I can't fault that. A 1-0 loss away from home to Real Madrid. I'm just going to be passionate. I'm very pleased, boys. He's done incredible, especially defensively. What a performance. And a Champions League group stage where we were handed the impossible, we actually turned into a very, very impressive group stage campaign, I would say. Because, look, we won the 2 games we had to. Yes, we were embarrassed by Liverpool at Anfield, but Real Madrid, we came close to twice, getting a result. They only beat us by 1 goal, both at Celtic Park and the Bernabeu, with 2 very impressive performances. And then at Celtic Park against Liverpool, once again, we still won the game. So do you know what? We're making strides. We've been handed some really tough groups over the last 2 years. I can only applaud the efforts of the side as we wrap up today's episode. So that's it. We'll see you in the next one, where I don't know where we'll be next, because you know what? We'll probably this Rangers game. Probably be there. Motherwell and Rangers as we head into the winter break. If not, it'll be after the winter break in the transfer window at some point. We'll see then. Like and subscribe. See y'all next time.